Hello. Oh my god, okay. I swear, I was just like waiting and I was like, oh my god, when is this ad going to end? It was like the longest 3 minutes of my life. Anyways, welcome on in everyone. Hello Buck, it's nice to see you again. I'm really grateful that you're always hopping on in even though you're working. Hope you still enjoy your time here. And your time working, I guess, hopefully. But yeah, today is just so I'm just gonna do whatever TF whatever the heck that I feel like doing, not gonna lie. There's some things that I want to do, but I was like, how can I speed run this stream? Not really, but like get a whole bunch of things done in one stream. Oh my god, am I okay? I don't think I'm okay. But today I have some lavender matcha latte. Not me also knocking down my my vitamin D supplements when I was putting my cup down. Goodness, what's wrong with me? I woke up today and I was like, I did not get enough sleep, and then yeah, I didn't get enough sleep, and then I ate lunch, and then I was like, wow, this lunch is going so splendid, I feel like throwing up. And then I had to go clean up like the water filter because there was mold growing inside like one of the pitchers, or the pitcher that I get my water from, and I was okay. Yeah, it's just one of those days, you know? But yeah, hope everyone is doing fine, splendid, having a good week. I'm so busy. I've been kind of busy. It's because I'm trying to do more stuff. Well, I'm trying to be more productive in life. And so I've been putting in some more time, you know, doing other things, improving myself. And I was just like, I wanted to stream last week, but last week it was just stuff after stuff on my allocated time for my streams, you know? Because like, as you all know, I start stream at like around 2 or 3. And then I only have until like 5 p.m. most of the time. And if I don't stream during those times, I don't stream during the day or any other time of the day. But oh, last week. Okay, Tuesday I had no excuse last Tuesday. I was just slacking. I was like, oh, I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna play my Otome game that I'm raw dogging, you know? So I did that. I've been trying. I've actually finished a route, so I'm very proud of myself. brain expanded. But yeah, and then Wednesday, without going too TMI, I had to go talk to my friend. I was like, okay, you're not in a good spot right now. Like, okay. Let's hash this out. But yeah, they weren't doing so well. They weren't doing so hot. So I spent some time talking to them. Hopefully things have been better for them. Hopefully, we'll see. But yeah, that happened Wednesday. Thursday, I ended up having to run an errand. And then Friday I had to, oh my goodness. I was just busy. Ugh, the pain. I haven't touched like OnStars or like Puroseka. Actually, I haven't touched any rhythm games in a while because I've been playing other stuff, right? Okay, the only thing I've been playing is like Otome games, but I like to read, okay? I've been reading my Otome games, okay. Oh no. It's too early for this. I won't say anything. But yeah, for Idolish 7, they released, so they have the series right now, the card series right now called like the Moist series. And so like every month or every other month they release like a new card of a different boy. And then this month was unfortunately my wife Minami, and I had to grind for that. I did 100 pulls, and then I raged. I was so angry. I was like, why is he not coming home? This is awful. I was so angry because I was like, this is an SSR, and the SSR drop rate is 0.6% for that specific rate up card. And I was oh my god. I had words. I had evil things to say. I had vile things to say about the gacha system in Idolish 7. But you know, it is what it is. They haven't changed. And I was also the stuff I was complaining to my friend, and the stuff I was saying, I was just like, it's so oof. It is so oof. I won't say it here. But it is so oof. I was just like, But yeah, having to pull 100 times for an SSR when their highest rarity isn't a UR. I was livid. I was angry because, you know, my luck is awful already, and guaranteed is pretty much at like 200 pulls if you're starting from scratch. So what I did was I ended up finding, like, you could actually sell certain cards, and if you like level them up max, like the SSRs, you level them up and you max it out. Oh my god, all my pretty mats, all my good mats, all my expensive mats. But if you level them and then you sell them to the shop, you get some extra points that you could use for the shop, which has the guaranteed. But yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I had to like sell a whole bunch of UR cards. I was just like, you know what? I don't gaff. I don't gaff because if it's not Minami, like, whatever. And if they're not pretty, if they're not my favorite, then it's whatever. I was like, alright, goodbye, everyone that I don't care about. Sad face. I mean, all of the Idolish 7 boys are pretty good. But I'm so loyal. I'm so loyal to Minami that I feel like there's no point in me keeping these cards because it makes me angry every time I go like start a live and then like, or like start a song and it's like, oh, here's like the auto suggested, like, you know, team, and the center is not Minami, and I'm just like, I'm not using this team. It really be like that sometimes. I just want to have teams filled of Minami, you know? There's no point otherwise. Though, I mean, I guess sometimes it's fine to have like some of my other favorite characters, like Haruka is cute, Yori used to be my fave, and some other ones too. But like, if they're not on the center, if Minami is not on the center, then I don't care. I'm not using that team. I need him to praise me when I get the full combo, you know? That's very important to me. But yeah, I have been playing Idolish 7. I think that's the only rhythm game I've been consistently, quote-unquote, consistently playing. Mainly because I have to grind. I have to grind for my cards. Or I had to grind for stones to get enough to pull for gacha. Like, the thing is, I was so angry. Like, the reason why I was so angry is because Konnichiwa, hi Seri, welcome on in. How's everything going? But but no, I'm talking about how angry Genki desu ka? Genki desu. Yeah. Just a little bit though. I was eating lunch today and I felt like throwing up, and I was like, okay, what a good day. what a great start to today. But yeah, I was talking about the Idolish 7 gacha. It made me rage because I had to pull 100 times for Minami's SSR moist card. He did come home. I did get him to come home though. Thankfully, like after 100 pulls and having to sell a whole bunch of URs and SSRs from my inventory, which is kind of sad, but you know, whatever. They won't be missed too much because at least the Minami card is home. But like thinking about it too, right? Next month is his birthday, so and his birthday I believe is let me get my calendars just in case, you know, because I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong. Minami's birthday is on the 8th of June, and it's like in like 3 weeks. They were diabolical for putting his moist card right before his b-day. Dona cha nomimashita ka? Matcha latte desu. Watashi wa matcha latte o nomimasu. It's oishii desu. It was leftovers from yesterday because I went out yesterday and bought myself like I had to run an errand and then I bought myself a latte on the way home. Subarashi. I know, steki desu. Oh my god. My brain. I've been slightly, I guess you could say I've been slightly studying my Nihongo, but like, you know how the input works better than like the output? Kind of, I'm in that situation right now. Like, I understand a lot more when I listen to it, but having to speak it, I'm just like, oh god, brain empty, head gone. So, you know what I've been doing? I've been playing Idols of Starlight, right? Idols of Starlight is having an event right now, and it's with my best boy, Hikaru, voiced by Imai Fumiya. And I played the whole event story. It was so good. It was so good. Oh my god, you know what? Actually, we could do this. Well, I just yap about it. Let's see if I could bring it up. But I feel like, okay, so the game it's an Otome game, obviously. Idols of Starlight. I've mentioned it several times, but for those who don't know, Idols of Starlight is an Otome game. It's a free-to-play mobile Otome game. One of the characters is voiced by Imai Fumiya, and that's my favorite character. And he has an event right now. And it's like a alternate universe of, you know, of if he became an actual idol instead of becoming a manager. And I went through the whole event. I was so, oh my goodness, it was so good. It was amazing. What is that kanji? Senshu. Ani o shimashita ka? I'm guessing you're asking me what did I do last week? I don't know the kanji, that one kanji weekend. Yeah, I know it's like Senshu last week or weekend. Was it weekend? Oh goodness, I'm just gonna combust. Is that for last weekend, Matsu? Is that the right kanji for it? I guess so, maybe. Wow, I've never really studied the weekend. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm learning. Thank you for letting me know. But like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna think too hard. But on the weekend, what did I do? What did I do? You should have a routine where you speak Nihongo for 10 minutes. No, I think I'm gonna explode. It's gonna be a silent stream. It's just gonna be me saying absolutely nothing because I have nothing to say. My brain, like, I think it's worse today because I barely got, like, I didn't really get quality sleep last night. I've only had like 3 hours of sleep. I don't know what was up. But I was like struggling. And I felt like I was like, you know, seeing my room when I was sleeping. It was so weird. I was not sleeping. But yeah, you know, it's okay. Lack of sleep today. Nihongo is gonzos. But no, I've been trying to use Idols of Starlight as kind of a study thing because, like, you know, it's voiced in Japanese, right? And I want big immersion, so whenever MC says something or the character you play says something, like I would try to translate that into Nihongo in some way. Or I would try to, and then I probably have to go and double check. I'll probably like play the game in JP at some point. But I've been rereading some stories that now that I finished the event, the Hikaru event. It was so good. Delicious. 10 out of 10. Okay, hold on. Let me... You know what? Actually, let me... And you guys should be able to sort of hear it, right? Okay, let me check first. Let's turn this off real quick. Can you guys hear it? I could hear something, yeah. I think it might be low. Let me raise it a bit. Why is my background music still playing? Okay, just kidding. It was just me. Let me just make sure. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if I could bring it up. Is it this one? I don't want to accidentally bring up the wrong screen. Are you gonna show up? Hello? Okay, hold on. There we go. Hold on. We're almost there. I'm almost there. Unless, actually, this might be a bit dangerous. Let me see if I could use a different setting. There we go. Yeah, this is better. Okay. Hold on. Impromptu Idols of Starlight. Let me make myself a bit bigger. It's so tiny. It is so tiny because my screen my screen is like super big. Or super long. Hold on. So you could see my account, right? This is like my main account. It's not the account I used last time. Actually, let me change this real quick. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Very impromptu. We have Idols of Starlight here. So, since I'm talking about it. Anyways, he has a gacha right now. He has a very beautiful gacha right now. I've done 20 pulls so far and got absolutely nothing. And I do have enough for another 10 pulls, so I might as well go for it. I might as well go for it, you know? You know, we could- who knows? Who knows? Gacha has been awfully evil to me lately. Is the sound too loud, by the way? It should be good though, right? Okay. Sounds fine. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. This is absolute trash. We don't care about. We're only looking for URs. But okay. Well, I didn't get anything, but I did get this. Wait, this one is for the phone charm. Okay. So, oh no. It's okay. It's not like... I think it's this one, right? No, that's the badge. Phone charm should be on my phone. So we take the phone and then we change that. Nice. Yeah, anyways, wait, hold on. Don't look, guys. Don't look. Give me a second. Give me a second while I, you know, do some magic here. Is this the right one? Hopefully. I'm doing some magic. Doing a bit of magic. All right. All right. Anyways. So, wow. Oh my god. Where did this come from? I'm thinking I could hit guaranteed now. Wow, stocks. Anyways, we just pull for guaranteed. I'm only looking to get 1 UR, which is doable because it's like 50 at 50, right? Oh my god, really? My luck has been just dirt lately. Oh, finally, a Ren card. Finally? Question mark? I don't know, actually. Is that new? I think so. Oh well. Well, I got this thing too, which means I could change his outfit, but we still have enough for another pool, so we still have enough for another pool, and we'll get a guaranteed in this one. So we'll see which one we got. Well, which one we get. Wow, I think that was more sparkly. Okay, let's see which one we get. Nice, nice. Everyone, act surprised. Yippee, I did it! Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna throw any more money at this game. I've done enough. It's expensive, okay? It's expensive. I think it was only possible because I had the bonus. Some extra bonuses. But, oh my god. Now we have his story. You know what? Here, just... Oops. I went too fast. Just eat everything. Just take all my mats, my good sir. But yeah, the URs come with, like, a story. I'll be reading this on my own time. I'll be reading this on my own time. Oh, so is the Ren card new for me? It is new. Okay, so I did unlock something for Ren. Nice. But yeah, what I really like about this game is that, you know, the cards give you some very delicious stories. Especially, okay, so the URs give you like a whole live 2D story in form of visual novel, you know, form. But then the SSRs give you they give you drama tracks, and these are very delicious. 10 out of 10. So I think I finally unlocked another one of Ren, so I'm gonna be reading or listening to that another time. Not on stream though. But yeah, I did finish the event story. Okay, as a free-to-play game, like, this whole thing was voiced, and as a very big Imai Fumiya fan, like, I was eating so well. It was so, oh my goodness. oh my goodness, you know, yeah. But I got what I want. What's the most F2P friendly gacha you play? Out of all the games that I play so far? Okay, it depends because it depends on what you want from the game in general, right? I would say... Oh, this one's gonna be hard. Let me think about this. Part of me wants to say, like... Part of me just wants to say On Stars. It's On Stars mainly because mainly because the rates are really good, and you don't really need the cards other than for aesthetics. And like I said, the rates are really good. If you play the EN server, they actually give you a lot more gems than, like, I think the JP server. The JP server, I feel like the girlies there are playing on hard mode, not gonna lie. Okay, that's enough items to Starlight. I'm gonna go back to my yap, because since I'm yapping. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's my old one. Okay, let me exit that. And then I just wanted to pull gacha. See if I had any luck. But I guess not. I just ended up, you know, pulling guaranteed, but whatever. Definitely not Idols of Starlight. You don't get a lot of. Well, I mean, if you don't care about the cards, it's whatever. But if you're talking about wanting cards, I would say On Stars is probably pretty generous if you don't have very many favorites. But if you have a lot of favorites, you might be screwed. Like, I'm the type that only focuses on one or two characters. And yeah. The next one would probably be Twisted Wonderland, because they do give quite a lot of freebies, a lot of gems, and the gacha rates aren't too much. Basically, if you only have one favorite boy, you're only literally pulling a max of like 2 banners a year. 2 or 3 banners a year, and it's pretty nice. Hold on, where's my background music? There we go. But Twisted Wonderland, pretty generous, because, you know, you get a lot of keys, you get a lot of times to pull. Twisted Wonderland, I'm like super rich. I have enough to pull like, I think 700 times. 700? Something like that. 700 times. Maybe more actually. I have 3, yeah, 700 times. It's because I only pull for Ace, but I feel like I might as well start pulling for Idia or something, because I need to improve my team. The only problem about Twisted Wonderland is that when you get towards like book 6 or 7, that's when you actually start realizing that you need to level up your cards. It's still doable, but it makes you realize that you need more than, you know, the cards that you already had on hand. But that's like endgame stuff almost. Not really endgame, it's like in story, but like near. It's like they expect you to already have played the game for a good year or 2. Yeah, what else? What else do I play? You know what? I'm just gonna have to say that Idolish 7 has the worst gacha rates ever. Not very friendly. Worst gacha experience I ever have. I've never raged that hard. Never raged that hard until the Minami Moist card came out. Because even just this year, we've had a lot of URs for each of the boys. It's impossible to just even collect like some of them, or like even one of them if you're not strategic about it. Because what? Guaranteed is at 200 pulls, right? 220, because, you know, each 10 pull is actually 11 pulls. But you have like 220 for your guaranteed. And that's going for like SSRs too, and especially URs. URs, the rate is just so ass. It's not even worth it. It's just not worth it. And with them introducing the system of, oh yeah, if you get 3 copies, you get the solo cam or the MB. Yeah, no, bro. I can't even get 1 copy. So, yeah, I think Idolish 7 is like the worst, but if I had to rank it, it'd be like On Stars EN first, as long as you only have 1 favorite. 1 or 2 favorites. Second is probably Twisted Wonderland, 1 or 2 favorites as well. And then I would say Idols of Starlight is very F2P if you don't really care about the cards. But because of this new UR with the event and everything, the event is permanent, but the UR itself, the gacha, is only for like a week, which kind of sucks. I was not ready for that. Which is why I was just like, you know, you're just gonna swipe my card, you know. I had a bit of money. I think I definitely support Idols of Starlight more, because, you know, they have given me a lot of free things already. I feel like, you know, the fact that they already had Imai Fumiya, and also the fact that the event also released 2 solos for him, and I was just like, I'm looping these. I'm being fed very well, and also the story was really good. It was very long. It was like 3 hours long. Maybe it could have been shorter if I just like, you know, stopped sighing every time my Fumiya said something like a bit very, very, very romantic, and and I would like roll around in bed and be like screaming internally, ripping my hair out because I can't handle the I can't handle it. It was very overwhelming, very delicious too. Yeah, but very good content, you know, for being F2P. They don't really lock anything other than for the only stuff that are locked behind the quote-unquote paywall are the gacha stuff or the cards. It wouldn't have been much of a problem if the event gacha wasn't like 6 days or 7 days. But now since they have that limited banner, I was just like, you're not very F2P anymore, but it's okay because you've been really very, very kind to me. You know, gacha wasn't kind to me, but you know, that's beside the point. Oh yeah, and then there's Genshin and Star Rail, right? Because, you know, those are the standard gacha systems nowadays. I would say Star Rail is slightly more generous, mainly because of how the system works. It's like, oh yeah, you know, you got to be up to date with your characters, with your units in order to pass the current content, which is complete ass because I only pull for my faves. So all my team sucks. All my teams suck. But it is what it is. And then Genshin, you know, they're kind of being cheap lately, so I was just like, whatever, bro. It's not like I pull on gachas all the time anyways. I'm waiting for Lohan. That boy. I need him home. Hopefully soon. I think I have enough. I have enough for 50-50, but I don't have enough for if he decides to forsaken me. If he decides to come home on hard pity, and I think I might just perish. I might quit the game. I'm kidding. I might just take a very big break. If he doesn't come home, you know, if he doesn't come home on 50-50, I'll just take a big fat break. I'll probably grind for the rest of the patch and pray, you know, for every single pull I do after that. But if I can't guarantee him, if I can't get him, then I'm probably going to take a break from Genshin. I don't want to throw money at Genshin anymore. You see, Idols of Starlight was an exception because, you know, it's just an exception. Like we don't talk about how much I've spent. Well, I mean, I didn't spend that much. All I hear about Genshin now is the power creep. It's still not as bad as Star Rail, but yeah, they have been having some power creep. I think the thing is, for me, like, the endgame content is whatever. Like, they're kind of mean about it because they do want you to have the latest units and latest characters. But I mean, yeah, it really sucks because since they have Primo Gems behind like those, I just kind of give up. If I have to put more effort than I need to clear like endgame content, I just give up. I'm just like, okay, this is not for me. I really don't stress about that because I know, like, I don't really pull for all of like the newer characters. But endgame content, whatever, is endgame content. It's more that if they put, like, if they make the battles hard during the story, that's what I'm not okay about. Because, oh my god, I feel like we have to talk about Kingdom Hearts Union X. But back then, you know, when I was more into, you know, when I was more a normie. I'm kidding. When have I ever been normie? But back when Union X was out, right? There was a time when they really started doing a lot of power creeps. Like, it was really good in the beginning. Like, the first half was really good. We didn't have like all the weird buffs and stuff. And then they started releasing like really big buffed what medals. They use medals as like whatever it's called, but they started releasing a lot of power creep medals and like units, and it just kind of ruined the game. And at some point I was playing the main story and I just couldn't beat Maleficent or whoever I was fighting. And I had like one of like the stronger, like one of the buffed like the very big buff characters, you know, one of the buffers that was like required in every meta team, but I still couldn't beat it. And I was just like, okay, you know what, this is not going so well. If I can't clear the main story, then what's the point? You know, what is the point? And they also, it was like at the time when they also introduced PvP, and I was just like, bro, you do not introduce PvP in a free to play mobile game. And then like because when you do that, you're gonna have a lot of people who actually pay, and if you get teamed up with them, you have no chance of like beating them, you know? Like you do not introduce PvP in any game that requires you to throw money. Or throwing money makes your teams better, you know? So it was just really bad on their part. But that was like around the time I ended up quitting the game, because I was just like, there's no point. Like I was even a top, I was in like one of the top teams too, because I knew all the stats. I knew all the strats to ranking higher in like raid battles or whatever. I forgot what they were called, but I was super deep into Kingdom Hearts Union X, and was one of like in the ranking teams because we had too much time on our hands. But yeah, so that happened. I fell off. It was so sad because I know, like, I was talking back then, I was like talking to my team leader, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna quit. And oh my god, I had like wow, okay. I was like thinking about like back then too, because my team leader back then was getting a bit toxic because, you know, it's a game, right? It's a game, but they weren't very happy with where they were sitting in the rankings when it came to our team. They were like, where's the energy, guys? Blah, 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 blah. And all of the stuff was like, you guys should be putting more effort into this. And I was just like, bro, chill. Okay, I didn't say that, but I ended up talking to them one-on-one, and I was just like, hey, you know, I really get that you're very passionate about this game, but you were saying things that just felt very, you know, a bit negative, that like you should never force someone to enjoy a game, or you should never force someone to, you know, play the game how you want them to play it. Because I get that our rankings were slipping. Our rankings were slipping back then. Force them under pain of death. Yeah, it just really be like that, you know. My team leader was getting a bit toxic, and I get that it really meant a lot for them back then, but like it was just like, hey, you know, we play this game for fun, and we all have different ways of playing this game, you know. Some of us have lives too, like we don't want to keep putting all of our time into it, especially when it feels forced. Because if you're forcing someone to do something that, you know, that they used to enjoy, or they enjoy, it's kind of like it takes away the enjoyment in a way. Which is why I was like I like privately messaged them, and I was like, bro, can you like, I really like that you're passionate, but at the same time, like this is not it. The way you were saying it was not it. So they kind of were like, oh yeah, I was totally wrong and everything, and I was like, thank you for listening to me. But yeah, it got a lot healthier after that. They just had a toxic, like, you know, arc. Happens to the best of us. But yeah, when I quit, they were really kind about it too. Because I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling the enjoyment of this game anymore, mainly because they've introduced like PvP and like it's getting harder to pass even like the main story content. The reason why I've stuck with this game for so long was mainly because of the main story, because I found Union X to be one of like the best stories out of all of like the Kingdom Hearts franchise. I would say like it's one of my favorites still, even to this day. Yeah, one of my favorite storylines. But when I quit, I was just like, yeah, and they were like, do you want me to buy you like a pass so you don't quit? And I was like, no, please don't do that. I was like, please don't do that. They were so kind. I was just like, oh my god, like it's not worth it for me anymore. Like I want to leave this behind. But yeah, I quit mainly because of like the whole power creep. And the fact that, like, I could not pass main story anymore. And then I just ended up reading everything on YouTube. I ended up just watching the rest of the story on YouTube. Which is fine. But, like, it just happened to be that way. But, yeah. If main story is... if you can't pass main story because, like, you need, like, better units, then, like, there's no point in me. That's my biggest like gripe about, I guess, games. Like, you know, if you have endgame content, it's whatever, right? Like, you can make endgame content hard, and it's probably made for the whales anyways, most of the time, sometimes. But if you make me have to, like, if you force me to put in more effort than I need to pass main story, then I don't know, bro. I'm here for a fun time, not for a hard time. It just really be like that. So right now, Star Rail is fine, Genshin is fine, because at least the main story is very easy. Like, at least like the battles aren't hard at all. At least for me, at least for my teams. It's still doable. But there was a time when I was doing that one, when I was in Notland. Okay, for Genshin, right? I slept on the whole Notland update patches. I slept for like that whole year. The reason why I like took a break from Genshin was because there was that one Kirara outfit event, and then I ended up not having time to do it because I think I was like preparing for a trip and doing a whole bunch of other stuff back then. And so I ended up sleeping on that event because I didn't have time to do it. And it just like made me, I was so sad because Kirara is like one of my favorite characters. She's so cute. I love cat girls, okay? But she is like super adorable, one of my faves. And then I didn't get her skin because obviously, you know, I didn't have time to do the event, and that was like the start of my biggest break from Genshin ever, and it was like throughout all of Notland. Like I just didn't come back. I didn't come back until, what was it? Was it Flynn's? Flynn's came out, right? Yeah, Flynn's came out, and I was like, okay, fine. I'll come back. I did have like some pulls here and there. I did get Kinish and I got Mulani. But I really don't have much teams for them. And then like took a big fat break until Notcry. Until Notcry? Was it until Notcry? Yeah, because I remember I was playing the whole story of Notland in like a week. It happens though. Yeah, sounds about right. I came back because of Flynn's. I was like, ooh, hot boy. Hot boy gives off Idia vibes, Idia from Twisted Wonderland vibes, you know. Now they got my grip again, because, you know, I find Nodcry's story pretty good. Yeah. So many gotchas. I'm taking a break from, I'm pretty much quote unquote taking a break from Star Rail. I only like log in to do my dailies and I log out. Oh my god, actually last night I was like, what do you mean I have to play the current Sea Wars or whatever their new universe simulation update is? And I was like, I was playing it and it felt like such a drag. But after I finished the tutorial, which was like a whole hour long or something like that, maybe shorter, but it felt like a whole hour long. I was just like, okay, this is not too bad because at least it's not like, at least I could just auto the whole thing and just like do random stuff and somehow still pass because I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, it is what it is though. So I only do like the weeklies and the dailies for that. I feel like now it's cool to not be a normie, so you get a lot of people pretending they're not normies while being the most normie people ever. I mean, okay, you know, back in the days when you were not a normie, you would get bullied. You would get bullied for liking anime, okay? Nowadays, if you're a normie, like, you know, wow. I don't know, bro. It feels like it's switched somehow. Like, after COVID, it's like switched because now more people are like, oh yeah, like anime, all that cool stuff. And I was like, you guys, where were you back in the back when we got bullied for liking anime? Nah. No, it's funny because I was like listening. Some of my friends aren't really. Oh, do I even have normie friends anymore? I'm like, who are my normie friends? Oh yeah, I do. I have like, oh my god, are they my high school friends? The normie ones. Everyone else I've met after like high school are like, I just made sure that they weren't normie. All the people that I've stayed friends with are just not normal. I used to have like one of my closest friends used to be a normie until I started introducing them to a whole bunch of Josei Muke and like anime stuff. And sometimes they still say things that feel so normie and I'm just like, bro, brother, please, your normie side is showing. Fun times, but yeah, no, I don't know what goes on in the normal world anymore. Sometimes I do hear about it because I have friends that do sort of normal stuff. Like I have a friend right now that's like, oh, I'm going to this normie event, this normie music festival, and they were like telling me all of the rules that go on in like the festival or whatever, and I was like, why are these rules like stricter than anime conventions? It was so funny to see. I was like, wow, like don't bring this, you can't have this, blah 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 this, and I was just like, wow, not even anime conventions are that strict. That's kind of funny. I mean, I get why they have it, but I feel like sometimes normal people have done crazier things than you know, us weebs. I don't even know if I could say weebs anymore. Otakus. Like I've always just not been normal, you know. Ever since I laid my eyes on the animes and joined the Josei Muke side, it's been over for me. Ever since I watched Free and the Youngin days back when my brain was still developing, it has changed my brain chemistry for the better. Ever since I discovered otome games back when, you know, like back when I was still a wee little young child. And I would play it in school on the PSP. You know, consuming content that I probably should have not been consuming back in the youngin days. It has changed my brain chemistry. I have gone to the dark side and I will never probably come back. I don't think I'll ever be back to normal, ever. I don't think I could live without anime anymore. How do people live without like without all this great entertainment? I was like thinking about it, but I was already Yume Joshing back in high school or back in the youngin days. It was crazy. Anime and video games. Dude, though, like anime, oh my god, there's been so much good anime out lately. Yeah. And video games. I don't even play normal video games, so I can't say anything about that. I've only been playing rhythm games, which are all like anime adjacent or like anime adjacent, or Project Diva, which is still anime adjacent, I guess. Video games, I don't touch any games that are realistic. It's over. I'm so cooked. Like, what can I say? You know? And then I'm here trying to finish my Otome game. I think that's the only game I'm playing right now, my Otome games. I haven't touched any other games. One of these days. Okay, this whole last week has just been Idols of Starlight and like Starry Sky and Idolish 7. I sometimes open On Stars. But the JP On Stars, I feel like I'm starting to get very active in it, mainly because they've released they released a new system where you could change your guys' outfits to, what is it, office or casual wear, and then they're like, oh, but guess what? We have an event for glasses! And I was like, oh my god, my weakness! And I did get to pull for my best boy's new cute hairstyle. I don't even think it's new anymore. It's been since last year, late last year. But he has really cute hair. He has like my grandpa. I'm kidding. He just speaks like a grandpa. But my best boy has really nice hair now. He has special limited hairstyles. And you know what? OnStars is great in gacha because even though they now are giving different hairstyles to the models, the rates have not changed. And I was just like, thank you, OnStars, for keeping the rates the same at the 1% for rate up card. Very, very kind of them. I feel like I say that like well, also in my mind going, Idolish 7, when? Idolish 7, please change your gacha system. This is not nice. This is why your sales don't get better. I've been watching it. I've been looking at the sales. You'll never be Puroseka or N-Stars at this rate. You could upgrade the 3D models as much as you can and give them outfits, but if you don't change the gacha rates, like, you won't get as many funds. It's not rewarding. Yeah, anyways. I feel like I'm trying not to complain too much about Idolish 7 gacha, because I know it's like a 10-year-old game, but please, like, the times have changed. Alright, going to head off to sleep. Thanks for stream. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for listening and coming in and chatting. It was fun. Hope you have a nice rest, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. Yum. Though I think my throat is like dying, and I keep talking about gacha. And I said I was gonna do other things this stream, but I haven't done anything else this stream. Other than open Idols of Starlight, which was kind of funny. I was thinking about playing like a bit of OnStars too, but I have to set it up. Should I still play OnStars? It's been a while, and I kind of miss playing some fun maps. Like, I haven't touched Puroseka fun maps either. Like, other than doing, like, I guess dailies once in a while. Or, I guess, yeah, the dailies once in a while, and, like, My Sekai. Like, oh my god, I've been doing a lot of My Sekai instead. Mainly because... What is it? I changed my gate. Because it used to be for Vivid Bad Squad. But I changed my gate to Nigo because, you know, I wanted them to have some attention. I'm very much dearly missing Akito a lot. Like, but I mean, I guess I get to see Mafuyu sometimes, which is fine, but Akito. I feel like I'm cheating. Cheating on another Imai Fumiya character. But no, I had to change my gate because, you know, I wanted to give some love to Nigo, and they do have their World Link coming up, so I wanted to have enough bonus, what is it? Event points. Event bonus. In order to, you know, rank a bit higher for whatever World Link happens for Nigo. So that's why I changed my gate, but, you know, Dusk trees are just evil. I have not been lucky. I think this whole past month, I've just been... My luck has been dead under the ground, like buried somewhere, probably into the crevices of another world. Because... I just had to keep going for guaranteed everything I do. This is so sad. This is so sad. But it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? I think it'll come back. My luck will come back eventually. It's probably saving for something else. I think after I pulled all of those gachas from the real life gacha, and having to pull, like, you know, the signed Akito card, I think that's where all my luck ended up going, and it's now slowly trying to recover. But I think I have to start manifesting luck instead. I need to start rituals. Because the recovery rate for my luck is actually insanely bad right now. I have a sixth sense somewhere going like, things have not been going so well. I'm making things up. But I think I do need to start manifesting. 100 pulls for that Idler 7 Minami card was just absolutely insanely bad. It's not even like I didn't even pull him. I had to go and get him from the shop. But it's okay, he's home. And then just now I had to still do guaranteed for Idols of Starlight. Which isn't too bad. It's not too bad. I didn't spend that much. Still under $50. I think that's a win. Yeah, I allocated funds though. I felt like I was cheating, but it's okay. I'm cheating on my other man. I can't help it. Hikaru was just so lovely. I was like thinking about it though, because I was playing the event and then I went to play, or I played the event story and then I played Hikaru's. I was starting to play, what is it? I was replaying his route as the canon route. And I was like, wow. His vibe as an idol feels a bit different. Like, it feels different. He was more jaded. Yeah, there's a reason why, I guess, he didn't become an idol. No, I'm kidding. But it's okay. Oh, I feel like I could say more, but, you know, I'm just gonna... If I do, it's just gonna be all about him, and I feel like someone out there is gonna be spoiled. No, but the thing is, Hikaru as an idol, right? Hikaru as an idol feels a bit more, it feels like he's more trapped. He doesn't feel like he's free. Even though he gets together with MC at the end and stuff, like, and they're happy and all that, like, I really enjoyed the route. I really enjoyed the AU. I think it's one of the best written ones out of all the Idols of Starlight routes. It might be just my favorite because I'm biased, but who knows. But like the thing is, like I felt it feels kind of different, you know. It feels different. He feels different than what he used to feel like compared to the canon route that he has in the main actual canon story. Because when I was playing it, I was like, wow, he seems a lot more free. He feels like he likes what he's doing more. I mean, in the end, he came to love, you know, what he was doing in the AU, but it still felt like there was something about him that felt a bit more jaded. Like he experienced the harsh world and it has scarred him. Yeah, kind of thing. He doesn't feel as free. But when I was playing his canon, I was just like, oh my god, he's so cute. He is more adorable. Like something about his like little it just seems a lot more adorable. I don't know how to describe it. There was a difference though. But as much as I'd like to say, you know, his idol route should have been canon, I don't think it should have been canon. I feel like despite the fact that, you know, if he did go through the idol route and then like actually succeeded and done all that, it took him 10 years to finally get with MC and find himself again, which I feel like is slightly more suffering. But you know, we can't have a good story without some suffering, and we can't have good character development without a bit of, you know, struggles in life. But with that said, like, you know, even though he ended up with a happy ending and all that, I feel like it just, there was something missing. There was something a bit missing. Yeah, no, he was still happy and everything. Like he was happy about being together, and we had like really nice scenes together in the AU. But I don't know. I don't know. Well, I am rereading the canon route, so maybe my thoughts will change. Who knows? Maybe the idol world is so much harsher than we all thought it would have been, you know? We all thought wasn't. Oh my goodness, what is grammar? Yum yum yum. Anyways, I think I have lavender in my matcha latte, but I don't think I could taste it. Did it like die out? What happened? Is it because I didn't stir it? Yeah, I think that's it for today. Well, unless I start playing a game or something. Ah, no. What time is it, actually? Should I play Project Diva? Oof, I'm thinking about it. I am really thinking about it. Maybe I should. Okay. I have my controller. Oh my god, I do want to play Project Diva. Maybe I should play Project Diva. I'm already halfway through. I'm getting the steps done. Maybe for like 30 minutes. I'll play Project Diva. It's been a while. I want to get some practice in. Oh my god. I haven't updated Steam. Okay, as it loads. Where are you? I'm logging in. Hi Jay. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I'm about to open Project Diva because I wanted to play Project Diva. Today's stream is I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do whatever. I'm good. Cheers. Yourself? I'm okay. I was doing good. I woke up feeling a bit, you know, groggy because I didn't really sleep that much, and then I ate lunch, and then I felt like throwing up when I was eating lunch, and now I'm here. About to play some Project Diva. Hold on, let me switch over. Is it even okay? I'm working on it. Today's stream is winging it. Yeah, I opened Idols of Starlight earlier. You know, swiped a bit, pulled my gacha, and came off of it. Started yapping some more. Yeah, just be like that sometimes. Where's my game? Hello? Is it gonna show up? Oh, why is it so tiny? What is going on? Okay, let me expand that. Let me move this. Ah! Okay. Almost ready. Let me just quickly... But yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Project Diva for a bit. I haven't played in a while. I haven't played any of my rhythm games really other than for... What is it? Idolish 7. Mainly because I was like grinding for gems. And unfortunately I have to actually play the game to to grind for gems. It just be like that sometimes. Alright. Let me switch over. Did you get those gems though? Yeah, I did. I was actually pulling for I was going for Minami's Moist card. I know the series is kind of crazy. How's the sound? I think it needs to be a bit higher. Maybe it doesn't need to be higher. But yes, I did get the gems. Why is my head so big? But I did get the gems. I pulled 100 times. Maybe am I too small now? I pulled 100 times and then I just sold a bunch of things so I could grab my boy from the shop. I didn't really pull for him. I didn't want to use my gems because his birthday is in like 3 weeks and 3 weeks is not enough to save. Considering how I had to do 100 pulls for this current card. Which was kind of sad, but it's okay. He's home, and I'm gonna get my friend to print out the the code for me because it comes with like a printable code, or like, you know how when you go to Japan and they have like the konbinis and stuff, and you could print out stuff from the konbinis, like official prints. Does it sound okay? I feel like it might be a bit low. But yeah, I'm gonna get my friend to print it out for me. But yeah, he's home, but his birthday gacha is in 3 weeks, which means I still have to grind. Still have to grind some gems because I need to make up for all the ones that I was saving. Whoever decided the schedule was... Oops. My thumbnails have grown and I accidentally paused it, so... Ah. My thumbnails, I should cut them. Thumbnails. For all the Vocaloid lovers out there, did you know Magnet now has a what is it? Remake? I'm not fast enough. I've been growing out my nails a bit too long lately. And now it's becoming a debuff. You know, actually I'm pretty surprised because usually my nails start cracking around this time. Ah. Oops. My timing was so off. It's been too long. It's been too long. I'm so rusty. It's not too bad though. Not too bad for a warm-up. I want to play Meltdown because recently or last night. Is it even called Meltdown? Or do they have it in the original? In the Romaji. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, it's right here. Meru getting rusty? Yeah, it's been too long. It has been way too long. I haven't been playing my rhythm games other than for like Idolish 7, but I don't even pay attention to that rhythm game most of the time. Cause like combos don't matter. Well, it kinda does, but you know, it's whatever. But yeah, Meltdown. Mafu just recently uploaded a cover of this song last night. It's such a good cover. A cover and a rearrange. We sure. Wee. This song is so hard to sing. It's so high. I don't know, maybe with the Mafu cover I could learn to sing it now. But yeah, everyone should listen to the Mafu cover. It is so good. He, like, I don't know how he does it. Ah, my combo. Goodness. I'm like thinking about it though, but I don't think I'll ever sing the song in karaoke, mainly because it's like 6 minutes long. The full version, I believe. It's like 6 minutes long. That's a long song, yeah. It's a good song though. Either 6 minutes or like 5 minutes, something around there. Super long song. I tend to avoid long songs in karaoke. Like part of me it's because, especially when I'm doing karaoke with other friends, like I don't want the, like, if there's no one singing with me, like I don't want to sing the song by myself. It's like, oh, that's like 5 minutes of me just singing and like them just twiddling their thumbs, you know? So like, when I go karaoke with friends, I tend to be a bit more picky with the songs I sing. I can only do karaoke if I'm drunk. No! You know, it's okay. Whatever gets you to karaoke. No, I would say I think it's fun karaokeing if you have like good friends around. And I've had some pretty good karaoke sessions. It's just like, I realized that for some people, they like to sing the same songs. Like for me, I tend to like at least mix it around. The irony of Twitch streamer getting stage fright. There's a difference though, right? Because you don't really see the people on stream. Well, in actual karaoke, you have other people around that actually sees you. Did they even add this song in Kuroseka yet? Okay, Jay, what if you think about it this way, right? Let's say... Well, I mean, I don't think you'll ever... Will you ever do a karaoke on stream? Because, like, you know how we have VODs and everything. If you decide to keep them up. But in person, the memory only exists in the person's, in like the other people's minds. So if you So, you know, even if you do mess up, or even if you don't do as good, you know, it doesn't really matter, because they're the only ones that are going to remember it. And you too, I guess, but... Ah! My rights and lefts. Unless they record, yeah, and upload it to the internet. Okay, then they shouldn't be doing that. You know, they need to ask for permission first before doing stuff like that. I mean, I think as friends that, you know, you should have friends that respect your privacy. Because I know whenever I go karaokeing with my friends and stuff, we make sure that our faces are never in the videos. And like, and whoever's singing it is fine having their voice uploaded. I never really take videos when I do karaoke because it's like I'm there to enjoy the moment. Oh my goodness, I can't read. I can't read while doing this game or while playing the song. They wouldn't do that. The worst they do is save it to the group chat and it becomes memes. I think that's fun in itself too. I guess it depends on, like, you know, your comfort as well. But you know, I'm like the type of person that's like, every embarrassing moment that I remember, every cringe moment that I remember, whenever it makes me cringe, I'm like, alright, this is training for myself. You know, actually it reminds me, the other day I felt like I kind of embarrassed myself. I think I left my brain at home or something, but the other day I went to the market. So I went to the market, right? And the market introduced like a new point system? Discount system? I didn't read the fine text. And I was like, yeah, I got the code for, like, you know, the coupon. And so when I showed them the code, they were like, this is... I was only buying, like, a drink. I was only buying a drink and, like, some chips. But... but I was like, oh yeah, here's my coupon. And they're like, yeah... That coupon is only used for, like, it only works for, like, you know... Oh goodness, I can't multitask. But yeah, they were like, this coupon is only usable for purchases of... purchases above, like, this amount. And clearly with my chips and drink, I was clearly nowhere near that amount. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, my bad. And then when I was paying for my thing in cash, you know, they were like, yeah, it's gonna be this. And I was like, okay. And then, like, I gave them, like, the dollars, and I gave them a coin, and I didn't math properly, and they ended up giving me more coins because I just didn't math correctly. Like, it was like a 22-cent or something like that, and I gave them like a quarter. No, I gave them a nickel. So instead of giving me, let's say 15 cents back, I'm making numbers up, by the way. Instead of giving me like 15 cents back, they gave me like 4 pennies. Because I gave them a nickel or whatever. Kind of feels like that. It's fine if I'm doing something, it's because I want to do it for fun, so it becomes a joke afterwards, I can enjoy it too. Yeah, exactly. It's fine to have some whimsy in life. I do things to have fun, not to try to look good or anything. Yep, that's how you should. That's a good way. That's a good way of living, you know? Because I never do anything to look good either. Like, for me, it's never about appearances, it's about having fun with the people, or having, I guess, spreading the enjoyment with the other people that you have around with you. Why am I playing hard songs? I don't think I'm ready for this. I can't do this. Hate it when you try to use up your change to get more change back. Dude, it just be like that. But yeah, I was like, wow, this is so embarrassing. Because first of all, I showed them a coupon code that, you know, only works for like X double digits or four digit amount. And my thing was only like 3 digits, you know? And then I like gave them change in a way where they had to give me more change. It's like in our group chat, there's loads of new stickers of me because of how I was at wedding. It works well and I'm pretty funny. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, there's no pictures of me, but there are pictures of my reactions. Will today be the day I pass this song? Probably not. Maybe I should do some... Maybe I should... maybe I should invite my friends out to karaoke again soon. I miss karaoke. You know what? My last karaoke with my friend. I feel like my friend's has known me for so long. But they didn't know I knew so many songs. And I kind of felt bad because, like, you know, I don't like to hog the mic that much, but since it was just like the two of us, and they couldn't decide what to sing. I ended up singing a lot of, like, quick Nigo songs. I think that night I sang like, I don't know, probably 10. Half of my set list that night was new songs that I don't really sing in other karaoke's, you know? Oh no, it's over. I tried. Goodness, that was rough. Also, I feel like the volume is still a bit too low. Let me raise it a tiny bit. Alright, what else should I play? I feel like I'm just playing my usual. I can't help it. Alright, let's see. Let's do Rolling Girl. I need to relearn this song. I haven't, like, listened to it other than for Project Diva. I only listened to this song in Project Diva. I need to relearn it. It's hard to focus on the lyrics when you're also smashing buttons. I think I'm going to start over this one. Hold on. I was feeling a bit lag. I was like, why is it lagging a bit? Rolling Girl too powerful. Oh, I'm so rusty. Alright, I definitely need to practice more. Gotta lock in. What sort of songs do you listen to normally? Vocaloid. Japanese music. But mostly Vocaloid and like... what is it? Kuroseka, which is also Vocaloid. Goodness. I'm so bad. All I said was Vocaloid. I listened to more things than Vocaloid, but lots of Vocaloid music. Lots of... well, recently I've been looping the Idols of Starlight soundtrack. Idols of Starlight vocal tracks, you know. What else? What else am I listening to? Orange Star. Yum yum yum. Hold on, I need to start over. Kind of the same. I've been listening to like one specific music at the moment. Yeah, no, right now I am looping like the same 5 songs. And it's like, okay, maybe more than 5 songs. But I am listening to the 2 new Idols of Starlight songs. I am listening to New Sensation by Zool, which is an Idolish 7 song. Crash the Party by Kira, which is a Vivid Bad Squad song. Magic by 3SKM. What else? There's a specific COP song that I've been listening to. Cause she uploaded some of her performances, live performances for her fifth solo concert. Ooh, I'm also listening to Melodieras. For like the past month. Can't let it go. I'm probably gonna start adding Mafu's cover of Meltdown into, you know, my list of repeats. I left my lefts and rights. Oh my goodness. Things aren't looking so good. I almost lost that one. But yeah, no, actually, the song that I've been repeating most because it's been super, it's like the most super recent is Purple Line from the Idols of Starlight. They don't have a composer credit, but it's sung by Imai Fumiya. I don't know why, but that song, like, I was listening to it at first and I was like, okay, it's pretty good. And then, like, the more I listen to it, I'm just like, oh no, it's over for me. And I just had to loop it like all of last night when I was working on stuff. I was like, I'm so cooked. Like, I didn't want to go to sleep because I wanted to keep listening to that song. Man, I used to listen to this cover all the time. Cover? The Soraru Lawn cover. Maybe I could find my file download of it. It's stuck in Nico Nico hell. I am never gonna hit my peak again, huh? Oh my goodness. I know the second half gets harder too. I'm so cooked. Oh goodness. Everything just started looking the same after the second half. I was like, where am I? What am I doing? What is going on? My brain is already overloaded. Please, please, brain, work. What else should I play? I haven't passed the song. I don't think I'll pass it. Definitely will not pass it. Every time I have vegetable juice, I think about the song. I don't think there's anything stopping me from learning the song either. Because the second chorus is like all in English. Oh my god, my brain. You know, I see the notes, but like my fingers can't keep up. My fingers are like, nah, thank you, it's good. We didn't even get to the second half, that's so sad. Do I even, no, I don't want to play this again. Oh goodness. Let's play, you know, my normal. How far do you think I could get for this one? Not too bad, considering how last time I played the song it was even worse. No. Goodness. Timing. No! I can't do it! I can't keep up! That part is like mostly... You mostly want to get the timing more than like the actual notes. Because if you do wrong, you don't really get punished as much as long as the timing is good. But... oh well, that's fine. What else can I play? There's quite a few songs that I feel like I really need to learn the lyrics to. Oh my god, my combo. I know I'm not gonna get it either way, but... okay, yeah. I think my timing is just really off today. I need to sleep, so I'll catch you later. Oops. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for joining today. It was nice seeing you again, Jay. Have a good night. Hope to see you again soon. Hello, welcome in. Oh my goodness, I cannot read your name. Hope you enjoy your stay here. I am just chilling to some Project Diva today. I'm messing up. I'm usually better than this. Today's gameplay does not reflect my true skill. Disclaimer. I am doing awful. I started off okay, and then as I played more, it's just been worse. I'm so sorry, Miku. I have let you down. My timing is off, my fingers aren't, you know, they aren't listening to me. They have a mind of its own today. You know what? I think I could still pass the song. Oops. My reaction has been so bad. This is awful. This is awful. Actually, let me move my window real quick. Oof. Oh my god, my screen. I'm starting to curse the fact that I only use one monitor. I have 2 monitors, but I only use one monitor. I get complaints when the electricity bill is too high. What else shall I play? Any requests? I haven't played this in a while. Yum yum yum. Oh my gosh. Tricked me. Just need to remember not to be so greedy. Oh my goodness, why was that so hard? Oops, goodness. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, goodness. I tried out Project Diva at the arcade last time, never again. Hello, Dwan. Welcome on in. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, no, Project Diva on the arcade version is a lot harder because you only have your hands. It's rough out there. Because I believe it's, how's the order? Triangle, X, square, circle? Or is it... I don't remember. But I always get it mixed up. I always get it mixed up because it's not in the normal format I'm used to. I don't know how they do it. I really don't know how they do it. Triangle, square on the left. Cross, circle on the right. Triangle, square, X, circle. Oh my god. Yeah, it has 4 buttons and a slide pad. I know the slide pad is on the top. I'm used to using the controller. So I'm used to having square on the right. And then it goes, the top is triangle, you know, the whole, what is it? The whole controller thing. The bottom is X and then circle is on the right. But because it's all in a row, my brain doesn't register it fast enough. So I think the highest difficulty I could go without like fumbling too bad is probably, I don't know, hard. But yeah, no, it's rough. I know last time, actually, I remember I went to round 1, I wouldn't say pretty recent, but a while ago. And I did play a song or two. I don't remember what difficulty I played it though. Goodness. Oh no, it's over for me. I don't have stamina for this. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. I have no stamina. It's over. I'm so cooked. Once you play it long enough, you learn how to translate arcade to controller, vice versa. I want to answer this after the ad. Hold on. Let me check something. Let me see when because I know I took a picture of when I did, you know, go to what is it? I went to the arcade. I went to the arcade and like played a song or two. Then I took a picture of my score because I was like, wow, I'm actually doing pretty good. When was that ago? I feel like it was a while ago, actually. Probably... was it before this trip? Or after the trip? I think it was before my trip. I have like a whole bunch of pictures. This is over. It's gonna take me forever to find this picture. Ooh. Ooh. While I figure out... Can I even sort this out? Recent. Why did I put 2? August of last year. Oh, it's a different game. Hold on. I'm currently looking for a picture right now because I'm pretty sure I went to... because I went to the arcade last year. Where is it? When is this? That's not it either. Oh, I found it. Yeah, I played 1/6 Gravity on hard and got a clear. 76%. Close enough on hard. But yeah, once you play long enough, yeah, I know that if I play enough on the arcade, yeah, maybe I'll get better, but it costs money, unlike the game that I already paid for at home. It also means I have to go outside. I don't know if my local arcade has it. Do they still have it? Last time I checked, I think they took it out. I think they might have taken out Project Diva. It's been a while since I've gone though. I know I did a really big mistake, or like when I first tried playing it in the arcade, and then I was just like, oh yeah, I could do extreme. I could not do extreme. There's also forking money to buy an arcade controller. Isn't that really expensive? It'd be nice, but I don't think I have room to store it either. They don't make duets like this anymore. Different size? I guess that would make sense. You know, I also have this game on the Switch. I don't have the DLC. Goodness. My gosh. How much would a controller be though? That's the real question. I feel like it would be probably... Well, do they... Okay, since I'm in the Americas, right? Unfortunately. Oh, I am fumbling. Don't know how I survived that. Oh, yes. Oh, my brain. Wow, today is just the day, isn't it? I'm like triple debuffed. Depends on who you buy it from, but what I recall, prices start at around 500 bucks. Yeah, 500 bucks is a bit too steep for me at the moment. That's halfway to a trip to Japan. I'll consider it if I'm more financially stable. Time to sell an organ? Yeah, if only I could sell my ovaries. If only it was that easy, you know? I would like literally be thankful to get rid of it. Don't think anyone wants it though. I think I want to keep my kidneys, unfortunately. You only need one kidney to survive, that's an option. Yeah, no, but what if the other kidney has issues down the line? And considering all the tea I drink, right? Don't like one kidney users have like more restrictions? And they have to be careful? Don't know, I could survive with one kidney. I'm looking to improve my life healthily. So if having one kidney means that I am debuffed in life forever, then I don't know if I could do it. I feel like it just means that you have to drink more water. Or you have to be careful with what you drink too, or consume. Because you literally only have one filter compared to like the two. Like you could tell that my timing is so off because I keep getting goods. Oh my gosh. In my mind, I was like, oh, you think I could get 200 combo? And then because I had that thought, like, my brain just stopped processing the notes. I've fallen, guys. I've fallen off. I'm like pressing notes randomly now too. I will say if I had this installed still, I would probably try to 10 something. I only have one F0 and like it doesn't charts. I could possibly F0. I'm guessing F0 means full combo. I would probably try to F0 something. It's all cools. Okay, that's what it means. Wow. I'm so behind on like the terms. I just play this game, guys. No, I don't think I could even do all cools. Like I only could like maybe full combo some songs. I want to get to the point, but I'm at such a plateau. It's like so bad. I haven't improved, and I just like and I just pray to the gods now. Is today a good day? Will today be the day, you know? Oh my goodness. no. The only alcohol I have is Miku Miku Extra Extreme. That's still pretty impressive. I know it is a slower song though, but I still think it's pretty impressive. Oh gosh. How much do I have to sacrifice to get all pools? Maybe my whole life. I remember the other versions of Project Diva had like, what is it? A mode where oh no. Oh goodness, okay. Too much time and sanity, yeah, it'd be like that. But I remember the other Project Diva games, I know Future Tone had it, the PS4 Future Tone, but it had a mode where you could change it so that all greats or good, everything that's not cool harms your life. I don't know why. Wait, they don't have it in this one, huh? Game modifiers, high speed, hidden, sudden, none. Yeah, they don't have it in this one. Yeah, so I feel like that would probably have improved if I tried. That was Diva X and not Future Tone? What? No way. I thought it was in Future Tone. Maybe I have to play X too now. Oh, I can't even play X though. I lent my PS Vita. Dang. Future Tone is a PS4 port of arcade Future Tone. Okay. R.I.P. R.I.P. I was wrong this whole time. Wait, was it in the other PSP one? Or the PSP games at least? Like the other Project Diva, first, second... What is it? First, second, X, and then Future Tone. You know, cause like Future Tone is so... It has so many songs, so I was considering... I thought it had like that mode. I don't know. I don't think I'll take out my PSP to find out. Wait, I haven't played the song. Do I want to? No, not really. Oof. Don't know, I didn't really play many of the Diva games, mostly just X and Future Tone. Okay. Yeah. I never tried the other modes because I was not good enough. I wasn't good enough, so you know, I never tried other modes. It was back when I was even more like, I was a youngin' and I didn't put enough time in the game either. I just played for fun. Oh, I blame my past self for not locking in hard enough when I had more time. You could tell that I'm very rusty because usually, even this song, I would at least full combo some. I wouldn't mess up so early. I know I play this map a lot, but it's because like I find this difficulty to be like really good. Difficulty and also it's fun. And the song's a banger. I'm thinking about my future tone, and I remembered that I never really owned the game because I had a friend who actually owned it and I was just logging into their account this whole time. Oh my god, I can't press that. I gotta figure out the optimal way to do that. That was almost GG's there. Don't get me started on how the extra extremes for this and how complete as it is to do the holds on it, because good god, I don't want to do all the holds for that chart. You know what? They make it difficult for a reason and they're like, have fun, I guess. I think that's why you have to properly map out the holds with the bumpers. I know there's like an optimal way. I don't do the optimal way because I just can't. Because I know like they say that I was like looking up guides, right? I was looking up guides and they said that you should put like I think 3 notes on the bottom bumpers. Like I don't know. I'll never know. The holds are legitimately easier to do on arcade with how they're placed. You see, I would actually agree, but the problem is that my hands are smaller than an average person. So, you know, it's kind of a struggle for me. Last I've tried. Now, what should I play? Oh yeah, I'm out of tea. I'm so sad. I'm out of tea. Cries. You know what? I started playing this and I was like, oh no. What a bad choice. Okay, I'll lock in for a little bit. I think this might be the last one. This one or another one. Maybe another one. I'll play another song and then I'll call it the last. Oh no, my left rights. Oh no. Play. Yeah. What song can I pass? That's the real question. What song can I pass? Oof. Maybe I'll try this one. I feel like this is a hit or miss. It took me a while to learn like some part. Maybe was it this one? I don't know. Or maybe it was the X Extreme one. X Extreme of this song that that gives me trauma. Oof. Oh goodness. I like gave up there. I wish I didn't pop in so late. It was in a blast talking to you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for joining. I know I kind of usually start around, I guess. I've been trying to start earlier. But yeah, that's it for today. It's also been fun talking and playing this game again. Oh my god, it's been so long. Cries. Cries and I have not played this game in a long time. I feel like I say that I try to at least play it like once a month. Okay, I'm gonna exit this before. But yeah, let me just move over real quick. Yeah, with that said, that's it for Project Diva. So today it wasn't just like Project Diva. I was like yapping for the first half of the stream, and then I opened Idols of Starlight, and then pulled Gacha, and then so yeah, that happened. But after that, I just kind of started playing Project Diva because I wanted to. But yeah, with that said, thanks for everyone for joining today. I know it's been like, I've been kind of here and there, off here and there. It's been hectic. I want to try to be more consistent, but we'll see what happens. But for sure, I usually do start stream around 2 or 3 p.m. PST. So I hope you guys could come in again soon. Whenever that is. I definitely need to play my OnStars. I need to do my OnStar stream. My fingers are itching. I need to play my rhythm games. Like, Project Diva isn't enough. I haven't touched Project Puroseka or like N-Stars, and it's like, it's killing me inside. I'm like, who am I? What's happening to me? Anyways, I'm dying to play those games, so hopefully it'll be soon. Hopefully it'll be soon this week. We'll see what happens. Really depends on whatever gets thrown at me throughout the week. Usually I get random things thrown at me, so I'm just like, okay, here we are. I just kind of take it and get slapped, you know? But yeah, with that said, thank you everyone for today. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I really appreciate you guys watching and yapping with me. So, with that said, I gotta go. I'll see you next time, guys. Have fun, stay safe, and bye.